Hello my friends, this is Moonday, and in today's reading we are going to find out what is the message for you from your intuition right now. It is a timeless reading, like most of my readings, so it will apply no matter when you watch this. I don't know what the theme of your group is going to be honest. I'm open to messages from the spirit, so whatever I'm gonna get, this is what I'm gonna tell you. So it could be basically about everything and anything. This is also a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so we've got three groups of cards. Group number 1 with the crystal quartz, group number 2 with the amethyst, and group number 3 with the red carnelian. And you can pause this video right now. You can meditate on your choice. You can use pendulum. You can choose by crystal, by number, by whatever your intuition is telling you to pick. And whenever you're ready, the timestamps with all the informations will be in the description box down below, so feel free to go there. And yeah, and let's start our reading. I'm really excited. What is your intuition going to tell you right now? Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So let me remind you, today we're asking the cards what is the message from your intuition, and this is the crystal quartz group. So group number 1, there is a massive message that I'm seeing for you guys. Some of you are dealing with some kind of relationship, well, relationship or connection that is dragging and dragging and dragging, and it is the never-ending story. Because, you know, whenever you guys even break up, you always come back together, and then you're unhappy, or one of you is unhappy and you break up again, and then you know, you give yourself some time, then somehow you guys are coming back together again, and this is like this never-ending story. And I'm getting that, you know, you're growing very impatient, you know, because you have been waiting maybe for that person to actually change, and there is no change going on. They're still being the same, they're still being the same person. There might have been some cheating going on. There might have been some, if you're married, especially to this person, there might have been some cheating going on. If you are not married to this person, then cheating as well. I'm getting the third party situation, but it's not somebody who is there all the time. I'm getting most like the one night stands, you know, from somebody. So, you know, there's something that you have been dealing with for a long time, and you feel all the time like this is unfinished, you know. No matter what you try to do, you guys can't stop like coming back together, and you both know, especially you know, you guys should stop finally doing this, because this is not serving you. Especially maybe this is serving the other person because they're happy with this situation when they don't have to commit to anyone, but they're still coming back to you. You're taking them back with the hope that they have changed. Maybe they're promising you they have changed, and there's still the same cycle repeating all the time. So I'm getting that, you know, you will either have this volcano-like moment, or you've already had that. It reminds me a little bit of the Tower card in the tarot, when everything, you know, just explodes because there's too much of it, there's too much tension, and there's too much pressure. But it does the volatility. So this situation is going to change. So what I'm getting right now, what is your intuition telling you? It is the right time to take some kind of action. It is the right time for you to actually finish that cycle, because you know it is not serving you. So you actually know it is the time to take this action, you know. So whatever your gut is telling you to do to end this, this is the right thing to do, because the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, you know, however you want to call the higher power, this is the message for you. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So basically what this card is telling me is that there is someone there, you know, that the universe is kind of trying to push you towards a little bit. It's giving you a little push, some kind of nudges, you know, because there is, for some of you, I'm getting the possibility that you already know this person. But obviously this is not for everyone. So just, you know, take it if that resonates. But anyways, you know, the universe is kind of trying to like give you this little nudges, you know, and try to push you in the right direction, either to the right person if you already know them, or to the right direction if you don't know them yet. Because I'm getting that you know, once you get rid of that difficult, toxic situation, you will be able to finally achieve that peace. And this is another card that that is saying, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome, is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So what I'm getting is that after this volcano moment, like I said, whatever you've already had it or not yet, you will be able to finally finish that, you know. It's over, that's it, you know, no coming back together, no contact, stay away from me. I've taken some action because I was guided to do that. And you will be able to achieve that inner peace. And this is when you will have to, I'm being totally honest, you'll have to trust the universe, because this is when the universe can actually get really truly 100% get to work to actually bring you that beloved one. And what I'm getting is that once you will find that soulmate, once you will be able to meet that person, or when you meet that person, you will feel like your heart is feeling just different, you know, than with that person. Your heart is going to be filled with joy and not with what is the word I'm looking for, anxiety, you know, or maybe like hope that they're going to change, that this time it's going to be better. No, you know, your heart is going to be filled with joy, with true pure joy and love. And then you'll see, like, you know, how easy it was for you to manifest that person. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So once again, the divine timing is working for you, you know. But first, you need to finish this, because if you don't finish this, this is going to be your unfinished symphony. This is going to be repeating like a cycle all the time, you know. You finally need to take some action. You need to take some action, and then trust that the universe is working for you, because the universe is trying all the time. I'm getting very hard to bring you that soulmate, to bring you that fulfilling, happy, peaceful relationship. But you need to let it work, basically. And it can't do it for you if you're still in this toxic, unhappy cycle. But I feel like very, very strongly that the universe is trying really hard to kind of push you a little bit to take some kind of action, because I'm getting that, you know, your spirits, your spirit guides, your angels, they're kind of worried about you, because they are trying, obviously, to give you the best, but you are still pushing yourself in this negative cycle. So they're trying to push you in this right direction all the time. I'm getting the universe is trying to get to work, but it can't. So I'm getting that you know what you should do in this case. You know what you should do. You know what's going to happen once this is over. You're going to be able to finally achieve that peace of mind and achieve that inner peace in general, and you will finally be pushed towards the person that is the best for you at this moment. So group number 1, that was your reading, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up basically, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. Also leave me a comment, tell me how it did resonate with you. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 2, I hope you're doing well. Let me remind you, today we are asking the cards, what is the message from your intuition? And this is the Amethyst group. Okay. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, first message might be a little bit difficult and might be triggering some emotions and feelings. So obviously this is a general reading, so please remember to take whatever resonates with you and just leave the rest. But there is a very, very strong message for some of you who have lost some loved ones. Could be recent, but doesn't have to be. Could be your spouse, but doesn't have to be. Could be just someone from your family or someone who is very close to you in general. So that was somebody who you really had a lot of feelings for. Like I said, he could have been your spouse, could have been a family member, could have been a very good friend, but you had this very pure love for that person. You had very beautiful, pure love for that person. And when this Undying Love card, it does say the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So, okay, I'm also getting another message. So there is a possibility that when I say the person that you've lost, it could be understood in two ways. One way is they could have passed on the other side, and the other way is that you have separated from each other for various reasons, but yeah, you still lost, let's say, this love in one way or another. So what I'm getting is still that the love that you had, you know, the feelings that you had, they were true and they were real, you know. So no matter of the situation, regardless of the situation, you don't have to, and you shouldn't, definitely you shouldn't blame yourself for anything that has happened that caused the separation, that either, like I said, the person has passed on the other side, or you have just separated and went like in two separate different ways. Because I'm getting that, you know, your heart, your feelings for them were true, were very loyal, you know. You felt like that person is definitely a member of your soul family, of your soul tribe. No matter who they actually were to you, if you were connected by blood, you know, or not, it doesn't really matter. It was still somebody who was a member of your soul tribe and your soul family. For some of you, it could have been very traumatic. I'm getting very traumatic, very unexpected. Something that you don't know how to deal with, and you're looking for different ways to deal with it. And what I'm getting is that, first of all, your angels are telling you not to stay alone in this pain. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So it could be for some of you that, you know, you can just speak to your guides, you can speak to your angels, tell them what your problem is, tell them how you feel. They know how you feel, but it's going to be so much easier for you if you tell them as well how you feel. And I'm getting that it's going to be so much easier for you to get some kind of closure. It's going to be so much easier for you to deal with that pain, whether it's emotional or sometimes it could be even physical pain. Some of you, I'm getting that some of you are being guided to actually go to the therapist, you know, and have some type of therapy, whether it's a therapy from like some kind of spiritual practitioner, or whether it's a therapy from psychologists, psychiatrists, you know. You know what your intuition is telling you, and you know what your guides are telling you would be better for you. I'm once again, I'm not a medical practitioner, so I am not going to give you a medical advice. You know what to do, you know what you need. I'm only getting that your angels are trying to help you and are trying to release that pain and help you to try to push you in the right direction. For some of you, I'm getting that, you know, if you're somebody who belongs to any type of structured religion or structured religious group, it would have been really amazing if you could visit your sacred space. When I'm filming this, I still don't know, you know, for example, when in this country the lockdown is going to be removed, you know, but this is, once again, this is timeless, so whenever you watch that, you can try and you can go, if you can, obviously, to your sacred space. And I'm getting that if you can't do it right now, if it's impossible for you to visit, I don't know, the church, or visit any type of well, of your sacred space, then you can make your own altar, and you can actually make this altar for the purpose of you healing, for the purpose of you healing. And this is what's gonna help you release the pain. And also crying. I mean, if you feel like crying, I'm getting that you shouldn't be stopping your tears. You shouldn't be telling yourself, oh, it's wrong to cry or whatever. You know, this is how your body heals. This is how your spirit heals. This is how your spirit releases the pain, you know, and releases the sadness, you know. And I'm also getting this is not over, like whatever, you know, whatever your situation is, this is not over. And I mean it in a positive sense. So if you're asking about somebody, or you're thinking about somebody who passed on the other side, then please know they will be watching over you. If you're thinking about somebody, for example, your spouse, who you are in separation with, you have decided, for example, to have a divorce or just stop being together for whatever reason, know that this is not the end of your story yet. This is not this was a chapter, you know, in your life, but you've got a very beautiful heart, and this is not the end of let's say your love story. It doesn't have to be with that person anymore, but it could be with somebody else who is going to be also worthy, you know, your heart. And this is the message that kind of concludes this part of your reading. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. So I'm getting that, you know, whatever happened over there, that it helped you to expand your horizons, it helped you to expand your perceptions of a lot of things, it helped you kind of deal with the fear. And I'm getting that, you know, listening to the messages you're getting now, it is also helping you, whether you realize that or not. You might be not realizing that yet, but it is also helping you to let go of that fear and release the sadness, release the pain, you know, and contact better with your angels, with your intuition, with your higher self. So this is the first part of your reading, because for this group it is going to be a little bit longer, because this was one big message, but I've also got one message extra for you, which is totally different. Yeah. Group number 2. What I'm also getting for you guys is some of you have some kind of amazing ideas. And these ideas, believe me or not, they are going to bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of prosperity. So what we get here, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So if you have been thinking about something for a long time, but you are not really 100% sure if you should do it, because this is what I'm getting from this Page of Pentacles in reverse. You have been maybe kind of studying your idea, thinking about it, you know, thinking about whether you should do it or not, but you're reading about something, you know, that you had maybe some business idea, and you have been reading about it and thinking about it, and you know, this is the time to actually take some type of action towards it. And I am getting that if you're a righteous person, if you're somebody who is not going to, and I don't think you will, but I'm just stating extra. If you're somebody who is not going to hurt anyone intentionally while you're working on this, you're not going to use anybody just for your own, you know, gain, then this is going to be a really great thing for you, and you will be rewarded, you know, for that. You will be really rewarded for that with a lot of abundance, with a lot of prosperity, and this is going to really also help you, you know, change your perspective and change, you know, your focus for at least now, because, you know, whatever is there for you in the future, we really don't know, but this is the message for you right now. So stop just thinking about it. It is the right time to start talking about it and getting your plan into action, because this is all divinely guided. You know, your spirit, your guides are telling you, you know, it is great thing, go for it, just go for it. So group number 2, this is your reading, and I do hope it was helpful for you guys. And if you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. Also leave me a comment, tell me how it did resonate with you. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So let me remind you, today we're asking the cards, what is the message from your intuition? And this is the Red Carnelian group. Oh my gosh, group number 3, what I am seeing for you guys is that you're really looking for love. If you're single, especially, this is the message for you. You have been looking for love, you have been dreaming about love, you want your true love, you know, you want your true love, you want you want this beautiful romantic love that is going to last for as long as possible. For some of you, I'm getting that you're really like dreamers, you know, and basically you're dreaming about about that beautiful love that you want to experience, and you will experience, because this is what I'm seeing for you right now. Um, so first message I wanted to say is that be persistent, you know, don't give up, because I'm getting that, you know, for some of you especially, you're just like this Nine of Wands. You're kind of, you know, you have been hurt so many times by so many people, you know, that you have kind of lost your trust on one hand when it comes to love. So even though your heart is still believing in that, you know, you're sometimes telling yourself, I am done with this, you know, I'm done with this, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't want to go through a difficult connection anymore just to end up with nothing, you know. Some of you might be a little bit unbalanced right now, you know, you might be feeling like you know, you may be possibly had your soulmate, a twin flame connection, you know, but honestly it wasn't that, you know, it was not that, it was not your soulmate, it was not a real true twin flame connection, however you want to call that, you know, they were not that. The person you're thinking about right now, they were not that. It is still yet to come, but your wishes and your prayers will be coming into reality soon. You know, you will find that moment, you will find that right timing when you will be able to breach, you know, to breach the surface and basically release, you know, all the difficult problems, what I'm talking about, all the difficulties, all the problems, you know, all the negative beliefs, all the, I don't know, all the fear, because I'm getting that, you know, now, because you have been actually hurt so many times, you're scared, you know, you're scared of finding someone and somebody, because you might be thinking that it's going to happen again, you know, you're going to fall in love, you're going to give them everything, you know, you're going to treat that as your true beautiful soulmate connection, and in the end it's not going to be that. You're going to end up disappointed. But believe me, it is the time for you to remove all those blocks. Remove all those blocks, because we have the message all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings. You will soon understand. So you might be thinking that, you know, whatever has happened was a difficult thing for you, was something that has scarred you for life, but it is some kind of hidden blessing. It is some kind of hidden blessing for you. I know for some of you, you might be thinking like, how is this or that thing that I went through like a blessing, you know, like what is wrong with you? But this is what I'm getting from the universe, that this is your hidden blessing, that this is something that you don't realize, but it is something good is going to come out of it. And once again, I'm getting this very strong message of persistence, and the message that we have here: in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation and stillness. So you're really connected, you know, with the universal love. You're really connected with your guides. You might not be aware of that, because we're not always aware of that, but I'm getting that you're really connected with your guides, and they are really, really trying to surround you with this eternal, beautiful love, you know. Sometimes you might not be able to feel that because it's not something that you instantly feel or you can recognize, but they are really trying to do that. They are trying to surrender your soul and your heart with this beautiful eternal love that is not from this world. I'm getting this is not from this world. This is not a love that we can experience in the 3D world. Is the highest vibration of love. They're trying to put that feeling of love into your heart. Love is in my heart and fills me with joy. They're trying to put that feeling for you. For some of you, I'm also getting, you might start feeling this quite soon. You might start feeling this really soon. Okay, let me move a little bit from that, because there is also a message that I'm getting quite strongly, and I can't get to it because there's so many messages of love. But no matter what your gender is, or no matter what gender you identify with, I always say that I do believe that we all have both female and male aspects, and bits basically in our souls. And I'm getting that this is your divine feminine aspect speaking to you, telling you to uncover it a little bit more, because maybe some of you have actually forgotten about the divine feminine aspect, the feminine aspect of yourself that is waiting for you to discover, that is waiting for you to celebrate it, that is waiting for you to acknowledge it, because some of you have pushed it totally on the side. So this divine feminine aspect is waiting for you to uncover it and discover it, rediscover it basically again, and celebrate it. And well, obviously it doesn't mean that from now on you have to look like stereotypical female, for example, like a Barbie doll or whatever, and this is how you're going to be celebrating your divine feminine aspect. This is not what I'm talking about. But it's rediscovering your divine feminine aspect. You can do it through meditation. I'm getting that you can very easily achieve it, reach out to this yin part of yourself through meditation, through prayer, through stillness, through, I'm getting for some of you, yoga practice, and also just in general, letting your feelings be acknowledged a little bit more. Because the feminine is the passive, is the feeling side, the masculine is more about thinking, feminine is about feeling. So if you could acknowledge your feelings, I feel like that would be a great first step, because some of you are really pushing your feelings aside. Well, no wonder, because if anything negative has happened to you in the past, that obviously you don't really want to think about it much more, you don't want to feel that pain more, but this is something that the universe is calling for you to do and to acknowledge. And the last message I've got for you, group number 3, this is this is a little bit of a short message, so you might be a little bit surprised. But for those of you who are looking for a partner, for those of you who are looking for this soulmate and this true love, there is just one simple message: go outside. You have been indoors too long. Well, especially, if you're watching this when there's no more lockdown going on, because of coronavirus, then there we go. You have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. But also I'm getting that whenever you will be outside, if it's going to the park or going to the forest, or just, you know, whenever you, like, whatever you can actually go, this is a massive chance for you to find your true love, to find your true soulmate, your true twin flame, you know, somebody that you thought that you had this connection before, but now you'll totally rediscover that. You will finally, with this new person, feel that, you know, that thing before, it wasn't that. You know, the real thing is so much more beautiful, it's so much more, it's so much deeper. But I'm getting that, yes, you will find that person somewhere in nature, somewhere outside. For some of you, I don't know when are you watching this, but I'm getting spring or autumn. So most likely spring or autumn. So yeah. Okay, group number 3. That was your reading, and I do hope it was helpful. And if you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. Also, leave me a comment, tell me how it did resonate with you. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.